You're plowed. Now I need to link over. Look, I got a tape and it's got a bunny on it. I didn't get it just because it has a bunny on it. I like music.
Let me escape.
But it's got a bunny on it. And then there's even a hologram sticker with a bunny on it. It's ready to go.
Right. So yeah, this game, it has a history. It used to be, well, this is ToME 4. It's the 4th version of it. 3 really wasn't anything. It was the engine, but no game was really built with it. And 1 and 2 are basically branches of the classic roguelike Angband. But back then it was Tales of Middle-earth.
Oh, so it used to be Hobbits.
Yes, and this game was that Tales of Middle-earth 4 for a while before the maker, Dark God, decided, you know what, I want this to be my brand, so it became Maj'Eyal and he put it on Steam.
It makes sense.
Right. It's technically free except for the DLC. So yeah.
And that's why it's called ToME. It's because of Tales of Maj'Eyal.
Right. It sort of reminds me currently of a roguelike Dragon Age, which we have not played, so not much of a context there, but...
Although, I've played Baldur's Gate, which uses the predecessor to Dragon Age.
Right, I mean, it's BioWare.
Yeah, but
Right,
also
I mean
uses
more,
the predecessor engine. It
I mean
has
more
a very similar
thematically. To begin your steamy adventure of hot metal name. Ooh, it's steamy. It's like, so we have the Embers of Rage campaign, because currently we have 2 campaigns.
But yeah, so I'm wearing also a new shirt. It's the Best Friends Halloween shirt.
I don't know any of them, but they're all dead.
This is Orange Cassidy. This is Chris Statlander. I believe.
I do not know any of them.
I think this one's Wheeler Yuta. No, this one's Wheeler Yuta. And then this is Chicky T. And Trent with a question mark. That's actually part of the name.
Oh, whoops. We even have all the DLC active. Let's see if we can fix that.
Failed.
I think it's just not turned on for some reason. Add-ons. Oh.
What happened?
We don't have all. We only have 2 of the DLCs.
What's the other one?
Forbidden Cults. I mean, it's not urgent. I feel compelled to throw it at you.
There's no internet on that. There's not even hooked up. Like, really do that.
You don't have internet?
No, my phone's trying to hook up to internet, but it doesn't exist.
Yeah, we get the. No. I think now stove crits. I mean, I'd be willing to fund it.
Isn't it on yours though already?
Yeah, but it's not on yours there.
But then you'd have to buy the whole thing.
The DLC?
Because if you're playing it off of my copy, then you'd have to do all of it. Plus, wouldn't have to reinstall it all.
I mean, it just.
Remember how long it took to install it last time?
It'd just be an update.
Yeah, don't you remember how long it was taking?
And I don't even know if it would need to update. It might just be already here. We just need to turn on permissions.
We'll worry about it for next time.
Alright.
Unless it's like your favoriteest favorite of DLCs of ever was.
I didn't realize you had any of the DLCs. I was confused.
I don't know how old there's DLCs on it.
You must have got a hat. So yeah, currently like half of the stuff is locked.
So the kanji for fat, which is this, is delicious, plus the symbol for part of the body.
Okay. I can get that. This is sort of the inverse of Dungeon Crawl in that the classes tend to be more important.
And the race doesn't matter much at all.
I mean, it matters more, I think, in the long run, the class does in Dungeon Crawl, but class is way more important.
Because it actually dictates what you can and can't do.
It defines, yeah, your play style. Let's see, we have... I think it's interesting that you don't start with the basically wizard class.
Yeah, there's the delicious symbol. Well, it's one of the delicious symbols.
Let's see. I have not actually played much of it. I'd be confused if there were, since
I've played so much of the game.
I know I've beaten the secondary DLC campaign. I find it a lot easier just because it's short. I'm not proficient with Possessor. They're the Pokemon trainer, and I cannot play them, so I won't.
Does that mean that all you guys always die and then you die, or
Oh, I haven't played it much. The one time I did, I basically used all the class's abilities except for its primary mechanic because it just didn't flow. It didn't come naturally.
the gameplay is too different from that to...
Yeah, I mean, it even is the only class that have a warning on it of this class is very strange and maybe confusing to play for beginners. Or,
I mean, hypothetically, if you're completely brand new, it might be the easier way to learn it.
It's definitely more complex than anything else. Hidekin!
Thank.
See, Berserker is, like always, the most beginner easy.
Yeah, it's the press
class.
forward until you run into the enemies, and then keep running into the enemies until they disappear.
I mean, this game's a bit more involved than that, but it's still relatively simple. I go with Archer. No, I said Archer.
Does this have a decent fandom?
I don't think it's anywhere near as big as Dungeon Crawls, but I know it has one. Their Discord seems active. Let's see. Yeah, it's... Oh. 0% experience penalty? Really?
Very rare.
It's uncommon. For some reason, these elves are slightly more...
I'm gonna guess Rogue has decent cunning.
Yeah, Rogue's stats are dexterity and cunning.
Is cunning int, since willpower looks like it's probably whiz?
Yeah, there really isn't a charisma stat, unless you count magic, which I don't. Magic is magic.
I mean, its charisma would be warlock. Magic would be magic.
Yeah.
Magic. I had to say it again, but magic.
Alright.
Why aren't you magic? You're supposed to be magic.
Who's my stand-in for this archetype?
Kirby?
Yeah. That's a good elfy name, because it's elves. I don't like the race options very much. It's very...
bland and human-like humans.
Right. But you can be a skeleton eventually, so that's different at least.
You have to unlock it though.
Yes, it's this. It's one of these. Oh, it's this one. That's skeletons. They level slower than anyone else, but their bones.
Are they strong?
I mean, all the people who are good at this game seem to think so.
Well, I just mean, how is...
They're immune to a lot of things.
Oh, is that the payoff for...
Right, and they have just a decent racial skill set.
I found something I haven't seen before.
Elves?
An axolotl plushie!
Serum has a new axolotl called the Lava Lotl.
Lava Lotl.
It's fire.
We don't have it yet. Is it a salamander
or is it a salamander type? It's an exotic race, which is the new race, which is all the miscellaneous. I don't think it's a salamander, but I call it an honorary salamander. So yes,
Honormander.
Yeah. We're gonna pump pretty much everything into strength and dexterity, because that's what those are all about.
What did you pick?
Elf's Archer.
Oh, Archer. For an elf? No way.
If you're using
You're gonna tell me an elf is good at Ranger and Rogue?
Slings don't want strength, they want cunning for some reason. You want your bullets to be smart. Alright, so yeah, it is mostly dexterity, and then once it's full up, strength. this you really want to go all in on a few stats in this game.
So you do want to have jump stats in this.
Yes.
So explosion magic is the one you're just not going to care about.
Yeah, and we're probably not going to put much into any of these before here, including Constitution.
You're not going to use cunning?
Does anything here even want cunning? I guess the survival. This tree wants it, but everything else here wants dexterity or strength.
I'm more teasing if this cunning would be a favorite for me just based on its name.
Right, well, I mean, it depends on your class.
I'm guessing again, Rogue is probably cunning.
I do like the Shadow Blade subclass for Rogue. Rogue feels so squishy.
Very few hit points or something?
Yeah, just they don't have much going for them defensively, except they have a lot of escape options, which is actually incredibly important.
Oh, so their whole thing is supposed to be that you can't hurt what you can't hit.
Well, if you want to do a bunch of damage and then just GTFO when things start getting bad and come back later. For me, it's very hit and run. Let's see.
But it's not quite the type of hit and run as Drunken Brawler in Cataclysm.
I don't know much about combat mechanics, honestly.
What's the one that does attacks when you're walking away?
What?
It's the martial art technique.
I don't remember that. Let's see. Heavy armor training. We can not have any armor training. So we'll probably want to go heavy eventually, because apparently heavy is super good. Some of the strength instead of dexterity for now. Yes, we can get the first rank of disengage. We want that as an archer. It lets us.
Weequan. There's Weequan. Martial arts.
Alright. Sorry, just choosing my starting. See, it's. Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I'm just see if I can mark the target, but I'm not sure that it's probably important.
It probably increases your hit points. That's how it usually works. Or no, mark in D&D, I guess.
Isn't a thing.
No, I thought there was...
Oh, here we are.
I thought that there was a mark thing where when you did it, that type of enemy for a certain length of time takes extra damage.
I'm not aware of anything like that. Oh, I see. The mark lasts for 5 turns and grants you visibility of the target even through walls, and causes them to become vulnerable to headshot, volley, and called shots. So yeah, we're so good at marking up, we can figure out where they are even if we don't have a line of sight to them anymore. We have magical eyes. Rush, we do not want that. It's like disengage, but backwards. Headshot. That doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
It's surprising. I think a move called Headshot would be a lot better.
In the Dungeon Master's Guide, on page 272, when a creature makes a melee attack, it can also mark its target. Until the end of the attacker's next turn, any opportunity attack made against the target has a fail.
What class is that?
I don't know.
I've never heard of this. Maybe it's an optional rule? It's from the Dungeon Master. Oh, okay. Not fond of any of these starting moves. I might save up my bonus. That's a funny move.
Shoot down.
Yeah, it just means it's an action that takes no time and it's on cooldown. There's a projectiles actually in this game have travel time. That's just very little. And if one is not, you see, when it's like you can use this to just destroy it. I didn't know there was an ability like that. And it also makes incoming projectiles slower. We're so perceptive the bullets actually slow down for us.
Bullet time.
Yes. And it prevents your own projectiles from striking you. Oh.
Got a problem sometimes?
Theoretically, if you fire a projectile...
While moving in the same direction.
No, because you don't have a velocity. You just move one square time. But if you fire a projectile, and then before it gets there, something moves you to where it's going, you can actually shoot yourself. You get yanked in front of your own bullet or teleport in front of it. Apparently this makes you immune to that. I don't know how likely that is, but as an archer, it's more likely...
Have you ever done it?
I believe I have, yes. I'm not sure if I've ever died from it.
But you have accidentally shot yourself from behind your weapon.
Yes. It's magical.
It's magical.
Mind, if you see a projectile, I think you can also just move out of the way of it if you figure out which direction it's going in this, but... Well, doesn't want to improve our... Oh, we can't take that yet. Well, because it's a generic skill, not a class skill. I do not like...
You're suffering from the sit on the menu screen and think for a long time.
I know, it's my specialty.
Why did someone...
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Somehow this is your fault.
No, it's not.
I'll just not spend those points yet. Feels like a bad move. Actually, I'm gonna... Well, I would unspend them, but they're prerequisites for other things. So yeah, what do we have? Move around the hotbar. This is our... Ouch! I need to regenerate ability. This is shoot. It's going to be... We're going to use it so much. Yes. It makes you shoot the bullet arrow. You have to reload the bow. We have 17 in the quiver, and I guess we can just reload it from a pants pocket. Fire a steady shot. Alright. The auto travel is super fast. Oh, it's a snake. So this game does something interesting.
Pokemon?
There are no potions. Or scrolls.
You only heal by taking time?
There are a lot of ways to heal, but not by consuming a limited resource. This game doesn't have really limited resources. Except for one. Yeah, since I chose Adventurer mode, which is the default. In Roguelike mode, you only have one, and Adventure, you have three, and you have rarely leveling will give you more. I find that I tend to throw after I've lost a life. I think it might be that weird pride of mine. Oh. Ah. Alright, see. I'll use disengage. Oh! Philadelphia, it's probably not for me. Oh.
You're supposed to tell people you're not from Philadelphia.
Every class has a resource. The resource for archers is stamina. It's below the health bar. Well, that's just the resource for warrior classes, which archer is. Will you quit keeping up with me? Words. Stop it. No, we'll look at this stuff we're finding once we've cleared out the immediate area. Oh?
I like that it leaves the dust trails all at once.
Auto pickup is off? I really want auto pickup on this.
Auto set target, auto assign target.
Auto sign.
No count like that.
Maybe it turns to sell one after a point? That's where I was. I mean, to be fair, as an archer, we have little use for a shield, but we will have a use. It might charm once we find a certain item.
Are you going to Captain America with the shield?
Nope. I'm just gonna keep them in my pants until I'm ready to sell them. Because you can sell in this. These are infusions.
Cancel in this?
What?
You cancel in this?
Yeah. These are infusions. They're what replace potions and such, except like potions, but you wear them. They're yeah. Like, listen, this is healing. I don't need it, but I'll use it anyway. Oh no! I wasted healing. Because it goes on cooldown. You can only equip 3 infusion type items at a time, and they don't go back to your inventory. You just lose them when they're overwritten, but they're fairly common. The one we just found is a blinker unless you blink of the psychic, which means its traits are scale with your willpower, so we don't want it. Oh, my arms are too short to hit it from that distance. There's some mold. I'm going to shoot arrows at it.
So what's the one for strength?
The warrior. And dexterity is the duelist.
Oh, dexterity.
Yes, I'm going to be getting strength up too, right?
Points.
What do bows basic damage on?
Requirement's dexterity 11, so I'd imagine probably dexterity.
Oh, here we go. Arrows. 70% dexterity, 50% strength. Which means you get a total of 120%. So yeah, dexterity will be more important than strength for us. I'd rather ammo was its own slot since my characters almost never use that slot.
Is it infinite arrows then per quiver?
Yeah, and they have different ammo sizes. Like when I rest, that refills. Or when I'm sure I have a reload action of some kind. Just hit with my bow? Yes.
Another 2 in that.
Oh no.
$2. Another $2!
Oh god, it's poison ivy! I hate poison ivy. Well, no, it's... Oh, level up!
Why would you do that?
I...
Ow, what the hell? Level up.
This will tell me what this says when I level it up more. I don't think you'll ever need to shoot down 5 projectiles at the same time.
Well, no.
That being said, slowing them down by 60% means I'll have a lot more opportunities to do that. I'll take some points in this. It's not useful now, but... I mean, I'm sure eventually I'll wish people stop shooting this, but...
Future-proofing yourself.
Man, they're already like at half speed almost.
What's technique of village?
Oh yeah. 10th and 20th level, you get a category point, which you can spend to give a tiny boost to everything of a category or unlock a new category. This, you have to be level 10 to get anything from this anyway. This makes you better with a shield, which sounds
not useful for you.
Right. And not a slings archer, which would use a shield. Shield. Yeah, apparently using agility is all about using a shield.
Which is weird because that's not what I was pursuing.
Whereas, yeah, sniper I guess is all about dealing with marked targets, and trapping is about making. It's not about archery at all. Actually, it's about setting traps.
So it's tied in more with
the rogue.
The rogue.
Yeah, the rogue I believe naturally has it. It's just about being tough and recovery. It's a warrior thing. Alright, disengage more. That sounds good.
Like go farther distance.
Yeah, it's jump back 4 space instead of 2.
So maybe they won't catch up to you quite as much.
Let's see. Oh, and also if you temporarily more than double your movement speed for 3 turns, which ends if you do anything other than
runaway
or reload. Yes, these seem good.
Oh, it's like you auto picked up the money.
Yes.
Just you're not picking up.
Or other items. Iron pickaxe. You can dig through trees now. Or things, other types of wall. Oh, hi.
Is that the auto travel that you're doing?
Yes. It's so fast. Alright, we cleared this floor. Escorts. This is where luck can bite you in the butt the hardest.
Because they'll just wander around and get their asses kicked.
Yeah, and you get something pretty nice for that not happening. They're pretty weak. But still, no harm in trying. Lead on, I will protect.
Yeah, as long as they don't punish you.
But the only punishment is in the quest, you have a little red mark saying that you failed it.
Yeah, but I just mean there's no negative consequences for failing.
Darn.
Your accuracy is not being very accurate.
The thing is, I can't tell exactly where their destination is sometimes, so occasionally I need to give them room to move to see where they're going. Oh, whoa, oh, wait, what? Okay, they're drunk. I'll kill this poison ivy for you.
You just have to get them off of this map.
There is a... Well, make sure there's also a portal that they're going to head towards, and when they get there, they leave. Over here. Okay, when I'm resting, I naturally reload.
Aww.
It's hostile.
Yeah, but why?
Because everything is hostile in this.
Aw. Yeah, what do you think? You make the macaroni? Alright, I'll be up in all of it.
Did I mark you with my regular shot? Oh, what? You were invisible. Well, you're marked, so... Headshot. Point blank.
Headshot.
Is normal shots marking? No? Oh, if steady shot is not on cooldown, my regular shot will use it automatically. I don't understand why.
So, in other words,
it will just use it to activate itself. It's technically a downside, but at least it has like a 3-turn cooldown. Force type areas are nasty for several reasons. Oh.
Video games are mostly about killing dogs.
I know. Oops. Oh no, it's worms!
It is.
Yes.
That's the portal?
Yes. So yeah, and look at these cool prizes I can get.
Dexterity by 5.
Yeah, magic by 5? Staff Mastery, it makes you better with using Stay, Channel Staff, Stone Touch. So you learn skills of other classes, but there's only one thing here I really want. So yeah.
That sets you up for the next level up to let you pick the other things.
So yeah, escorts, it's good. As long as you're...
Hey, look, you can get a t-shirt.
It's too
Or
bad.
actually, it's a button up here.
Actually, it's mail.
Oh,
Oh, hey, it's a thief. Did you just randomly stab me in the woods?
This is advice for all humans. Don't stab things randomly in the woods. They might shoot you in the bow. Oh, and also it makes you a jerk.
That is an Iron Torque of Gale Force. Oh wait, I should
Torque
choose.
Arena.
It is...
Or an amulet.
It's a charm. Which means it goes... here. It basically, all this gives me access to another move while it's equipped. Knockback. 7 speed. You know what? 7 speed knockback sounds really good when I'm an archer.
Yeah, because then you can shoot them while they're coming back up.
Yeah, like, I think you can get them out of my, out of my face.
You have items that are really great for staff, feet, heavy, shield, digger, orb, and yellow.
Oh. Is Zircon yellow? That looks pretty not yellow to me.
Can be a lot of different
That does not look yellow, but apparently it is.
It's a yellow category item.
Fatigue is basically... Fatigue is it's sort of a multiplier for resource depletion. That affects different resources differently. It affects stamina normally, whereas it affects like mana twice as much. Because wizards are allergic to armor. Traditionally. Oh, I'm stepping on the things. Ooh,
I say you didn't take the
a miner's
spell.
rough leather cap of dexterity. +3 dexterity, +2 armor. Elf hat. It's a troll. I don't like trolls.